Tonight, game 2 of the 2-game weekend set between the Spartans of Michigan State and the Golden Gophers of Minnesota.
You've got to come out and you've got to play every single shift here, and you have to take advantage of your opportunities.
Exactly.
Who's going to do it for Michigan State here tonight?
And we are underway. Out to center ice.
Come on, get it up.
Too far for Glover. Now Appleton calling for it. Gets it on the
Yes!
left wing. Takes a shot. Goal! Mason Appleton hit all 3 posts and knocked it in. 1-0 Michigan State.
Well, you can hear us calling to get it up to him, Scott, and Ryan Keller did. Mason Appleton had some room coming through that neutral zone, through the middle, over to the left side. Came down the left, and boy, what a shot.
From the near boards, now out to center ice to Cox. In all by himself. Cox deep. Yes! It scores! Joe Cox with the breakaway. Goes right around Sherhorn and in. 2-0 Michigan State.
Well, Coxie got behind the Gopher defense in the neutral zone, and Michigan State was able to get him the puck.
With an assist and a shot from the left circle, steered away by Hildebrand. Walsh to Haig at the half-board's near side. Steps into the circle, takes a shot. Goal! William Haig scores on the power play. 3-0 Spartans. To the ice, Michigan State defending the zone to your right. Quick shot bounces off of Hildebrand. Came back out off the leg of Walsh, back up into the gut of Hildebrand, and he'll hang on. Stenglein, rink wide to DeBlau, back into the middle to Haig. Shot, goal! William Haig tips the touch pass from DeBlau in. 4-0 Spartans.
I tell you what, you love to see Michigan State attack with that type of speed through the neutral zone, Scott.
To the circle for Haig. Haig steps in, takes a shot, rebound, goal for Michigan State. Mike Ferrantino buried the rebound, pass counts. 5-0 Spartans. The final seconds tick off the clock. Now we can say that Jake Hildebrand has picked up his 3rd shutout of the season. Lucky number 13 for his career. 5-0 Michigan State takes apart the Golden Gophers of Minnesota.
Just a superior job by Michigan State here tonight as they faced the Big Ten's leading team. Scott, they come out here and just were dominant against the Gophers, winning 5-0 in all facets of the game. Great job by Michigan State here tonight.
As quick as fall turns to winter and winter to spring, a Spartan's journey at MSU seems to go by in the blink of an eye. 1 minute you're stepping onto the ice at Munn for the first time, and what seems like only moments later, you're lacing your skates up for the last time in the green and white. With time together winding down, this year's senior class is soaking up every moment, knowing the memories they've made in East Lansing will be ones they'll take with them for life.
The dorms are fun. We had a great time in the dorms.
Scooter races are the best, especially wiping out. Any crazy wipeouts you guys built? You have any crazy ones?
I broke your fender.
Yeah, you did.
So I crashed Karn's scooter right after he broke his neck. So
Keller crashed.
What did you crash? What did he say?
I still doesn't know about it. I don't think Woody knows, but first weekend we were on campus, Kelsey took the corner at Shaw and Harrison a little too hot and hit the median and went over the bars. Woody's brand new scooter.
Woody, I'm sorry.
All of us had a pretty good idea who each other were, though. I guess aside from a couple guys, but
We all got along pretty well.
yeah.
Jill right in.
Well, so you're the first person I met. You picked me up from the airport.
Yeah, we've had a
Appreciate
great
that.
bond ever since.
Me and Kels picked up Bill the first time Bill was here, and Kels puts on "Welcome to Detroit City." Hilarious.
I remember that day because we went to Grand Haven.
Yeah, we
4th of
did.
July.
4th of July. That was a day.
With Billy?
Yeah.
Was that his first 4th of July?
Bill's first.
When he wore his little Speedo.
We wore a Speedo and walked down the beach.
Drake, how'd you feel like coming in here, like being outside the Minnesota bubble for the first time?
Well, I was with a fellow Canadian, so it was fine.
That went over well, freshman.
Yeah.
You guys have different sleep schedules?
You guys,
Basically,
you guys definitely had the most interesting room freshman year. Oh my goodness.
Jake's.
I almost saw Red die on the scooter too.
Your schedule was wake up, watch Gossip Girl,
Yeah,
I do love gossip.
every day.
Gossip Girl was my go-to show for sure.
Would you watch it when you went to class?
Yeah. Go to class, watch Gossip Girl.
Do you have more games played than classes attended?
For sure. 100%.
I don't know.
One of the biggest adjustments for me was freshman year. I went to high school with Kels, and he was like this soft-spoken, quiet kid. I sat with him at lunch for 3 years and never heard a word out of him, and got here to college, and he just completely 180'd, and I thought I was going to have this nice, quiet roommate, and
Turned it to
had a guy
Kelvin.
bring it down the walls. I mean,
Yeah, we had a good time freshman. I think all of us can contribute to that. So
yeah.
First game against Michigan was sick.
Yeah.
yeah.
Beat them 7-2 at home in front of 7,200.
That was freaking nuts.
Yeah. Great game. That was a fun one to play.
You get to play in a bunch of outdoor games too.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yep. Playing at Comerica was really cool.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I liked playing in Chicago.
That was a
Outdoors.
debacle.
4,500 people. Third place till like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that was interesting because we just kept waiting.
Yeah.
Every half hour to get pushed another half hour.
You can actually see the pipes all the way down the ice.
Only hard part.
We
Yeah.
were supposed to have practice and it turned into a photo shoot.
Oh, that was awful. So many clones out there.
Yeah.
We got bad at Comerica too because of the sun the one day.
Yeah, the pipe broke the first
I
day.
hit the blue line. I almost went head first.
That practice was sweet though. Like snowing.
Oh yeah,
The day
that's
before.
unreal.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
The duel and the D.
You get 2 sold out crowds there.
Yeah, that was cool. All the Joe games are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just adds a whole new dimension to it.
So Debs, how'd you score your first goal?
Scored it at when we played Niagara here. I don't remember how I scored
It's a
though.
one-timer.
Was it?
I remember.
Nice problem.
Yeah.
Hey Dave, what was your goal?
I didn't see it go in.
I remember we were celebrating that afterward. And you go, did it go in? I was like, yeah. I go, did anyone touch it? I'm like, no. You're like, oh, and you started jumping up and down.
Oh yeah.
Bondi used 2 sticks one time.
Yeah, Bob played with you.
that was one of the. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was fun.
All I remember is from that is Newtsy. You know, Newtsy's been around a little while, seen a lot of things. He taps me on the shoulder and he's like, oh, just when you thought you'd seen everything, you know, and Ponder's out there with 2 sticks, 8 in a row.
Okay, I didn't play with. I was handing my teammate his stick, and he was like,
It took a good 4 strides with 2 sticks.
I forgot mine the first GLI. I left it in the locker room.
Your stick?
Yeah.
You didn't have a stick?
We're going out for warm-ups, and I was like, T, I forgot something. Said to grab a backup real quick.
When Dre's and I were injured sophomore year, we had we were out there working on do rehab or something with Vork, and Dre's just lost it on him, smashing plastic, stick handling things, breaking them. It was unbelievable. I respected Dre's for it.
I broke the little stick alley thing. Just a million pieces all over the ice.
Wait, to apply the stick.
So I was skating this way or whatever, and he's like, go the other way. And I was like, I already did that way or something. And then I just took it and I just smashed it.
We want to shoot out, and I usually get pretty excited. I hopped the boards and skated at Hills, and
We didn't know who was
I
jumping
didn't know
and we were
who,
just
yeah,
hugging. And
who was jumping into who, and anyway, I caught an edge and fell down.
and took out my leg.
Hills kind of did a somersault over me, and
You guys gotta find that video.
yeah, that was good.
I think back to my freshman year and the senior night and thinking that's never gonna come, and now it's, I don't know, next
Blink of an eye.
weekend.
It's over like that. I mean, it goes by fast.
Yeah, I can literally remember Hayes and Forfar and Gross and Wally and all those guys getting up and doing it, and then they spoke at Reno's. I remember saying it was going to go fast, and I was thinking like, there's no way. I got 4 years here and everything else, and sure enough, flew by.
Trav, what are you gonna miss the most?
And just seeing everyone every day at the rink. Like, I love after practice just hanging out in the locker room and our great talks we have.
The debates.
The defenseman debates.
The debates that Decor get into.
Talking about Peter Dinklage and Game of Thrones, main character. It's just, I miss stuff like that.
What about you, Dad? No, it's just like
Movie time?
you're never really on the same team with the same group of guys for 4 years, like growing up. So I mean, you create a bond with one another. It's unique in its own way.
I think coming in, the guys want to leave a legacy that we turned the program around, and after the year we had last year and coming into this year, I think we really want to go out strong and finish what we started.
There's been plenty of games this year where we've played some of the best teams in the country, and won some and been right there, and others, and so I don't think that there's a lack of belief that we can do it. I think everyone really thinks we can. And we'll start taking practices one at a time too. I was thinking the other day we're down to another 7-8 practices, whatever it is, and then so it's not many left.
First practice doesn't seem like it's that long ago. Going up against Tori Krug in a one-on-one drill wasn't the easiest thing I've ever done. It's really turned into a home. Been fortunate to spend 5 years here, and I mean, you'll always have East Lansing close to you. Spending it with these guys, it's been fun. It's been a journey you'll never forget.
The whole college experience is something that not everybody gets to go through, but having that and being part of something bigger than yourself, I think people don't really understand that. Whenever you win a big game, it's not just your team winning a big game. It's hundreds of thousands of the fans that follow the team religiously winning that game, and I think that's the coolest thing about it.
Wandering through the airports, all the go green, go whites. It's amazing how far the Spartan brand stretches.
Yeah, I always find that really cool. Even traveling to Minnesota, you find people at the airport all the time. Go green.
Always
go
gonna
white.
bring up Minnesota.
Just saying, traveling back, and even we do those signing events, and it's always the kids highlight to get a signature from us. I mean, that's something you don't experience all the time. It's just some little kid wants to get your signature and really looks up to you. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah. I think that with hockey, I mean, you're getting an education too, and you're making a lot of new friends and making memories and stuff like that. So you can't take it for granted. I mean, it goes by fast. So I mean, walking out of here with an education. So if hockey doesn't work out one day, you get something in your back pocket to work with.
I'm just looking forward to down the road when we see each other in like 20 years, and it's just gonna feel like yesterday. We're still at Brown Sugar at Lewis Street hanging out. So
We'll see each other like every year the next 10 years because everyone's trying to get married.
We're gonna do a year anniversary every year in Maine. We're taking the
Sounds
RV.
good.
Everyone's
Kind of what this place has done for us, not like on the ice or even in school, but just kind of like as people. Like I remember coming in freshman year, and we're screwing around in the dorms and doing some dumb things and everything else, and you still have moments now, but just kind of how everyone's grown up and kind of matured off this and become better people, I guess.
We're still kids at heart.
And we're done. Is that good?
March 12th, 2016, Senior Night. Michigan State versus Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm going to start all seniors. So Keller's going to start on the left wing, Tino in the middle, Deb, you're going to start on the right wing. Yep. Hildy in goal, and then Walshy and Driggs on defense.
Let's go to work, go green on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're going to get a change in goal. Nate Phillips,
the senior.
First game action.
The 2015-16 campaign has been full of both ups and downs for Michigan State hockey. They've experienced huge victories, and they've seen games slip away. All of this, the moments of triumph, the moments of struggle, have shaped this team's identity and prepared them for the ultimate test. The Big Ten Tournament in St. Paul, Minnesota. Win or go home.
We knew coming into this season that we had a great group of guys, and I think we kind of took it a little bit for granted. We started off hot, and the next thing you know, we're just in this huge dry spell. We just can't get anything going, just not getting the bounces, and then everything gets frustrating, and it's tough, but it brings out the best in your guys.
I think now lately we have been starting to do small things that makes us better. If it's just small, easy things to get pucks in or out, I think that's things that keep momentum for teams going, and I think lately we have been doing those small things really good. That gives us confidence.
What I'm particularly impressed with this group is the ability to deal with adversity and fight through it without allowing it to get you to let down, and I think that's very impressive. So I really admire this group for the challenges we've been able to fight through during the course of the year and keep pushing forward.
Momentum is everything. If you can go into the Big Ten tournament with a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum, it's just one game series, one and done, so I mean, momentum's huge.
I think we're starting to build a little bit of a mentality that, we want to be that team no one wants to play, because there are risks involved in playing a team who's building confidence, who believes in each other, and maybe hasn't quite achieved during the course of the year what they really felt was achievable for them. So that's the mentality we've had. I think that's the mentality of our seniors. We need guys to step up, as every team does this time of year, and play their best hockey. Our games with Ohio State have been very contested, and we've won some of them, we've lost some of them. They've had some drama in them. They've typically been close games. We've had some shootouts against them and been on both sides of that. So, their team in some ways is like our team. And so, right now they're playing really well. They're playing with lots of confidence. They believe in what they're doing, and I think that makes for two teams going into that series and that matchup feeling the same way about themselves.
We're just going to have to stay with the same game plan, though. The ice is going to be a little bit bigger. The O-zones are going to be a little bit longer. I don't think that'll really affect us too much. I know they like to stretch their guys out a little bit, so we played them there, 2 years ago? I think we played them there, and I think they got us in OT, and that hurt us a lot. So I think we're going to come in there with a lot of momentum, and we kind of want some vengeance on them from last time.
We have been battling for 3 years in a row, if it's just saying it's a shootout win or stuff like that. So we know it's going to be a really tight game. There's two good teams that coming in with a little bit maybe our confidence now. They're winning, and we have been playing pretty good. So I think if everyone has to be in their top game, and it's going to continue being tight. We want to beat them, and they want to beat us. But that's how sport is. It should be feelings and emotions, and I think that's just going to make it a really good game.
I expect a lot of intensity. I mean, anytime you play a team, by the second game of weekend, it's usually really chippy, really intense. Now we're just adding a third one on there, and that's for pretty much all the marbles. So everyone's going to be going 100%, and it's just going to be a really intense game, which is going to make for a really good hockey game.
Tons at stake. The season for most of the teams is at stake. So you'll see every team lay it on the line. There's nothing to hold back, for. There is no tomorrow, and so I think you'll see the best hockey out of every team that's there.
The goal is to come out there with a Big Ten championship and a bid to the NCAA tournament.